Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, texting turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Monday night free training. And I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this broadcast on Facebook, my friends that are watching this on LinkedIn, as well as my friends that will be watching the rebroadcast on my YouTube channel, not to mention my students and their guests that are participating in this live Zoom session. Now, one simple action with AI, artificial intelligence, can transform your prospecting results in 24 hours on LinkedIn, Facebook, for that matter, on just about every other social network out there. Now, AI can do some amazing things. As a matter of fact, a good friend of mine actually used a program to go to my website, maxsteingart.com, and pull off some information. Then he used another program to write a song, and then another one, put it to music.
Back in the 90s.
All done with AI. Now, a few simple changes to your profiles with AI on both social networks will actually result in a flood of more sales. The size of the flood depends on the size of your network. It all comes down to attraction marketing, putting yourself out there so that more people can see you, react and respond to the things that you're doing. Now, social networks have provided an endless source of free leads to the public for over 30 years, and they're going to continue to do so. Facebook and LinkedIn are the best networks to build your business on because they give you access to the most people. You got over 30 billion users on Facebook. You have 1.5 billion professionals on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is by far the best. And AI makes both of them better. But I have to warn you that there are changes coming with LinkedIn. Change is coming with Facebook. Have no idea what they're going to be. But today, it's so easy to create bogus profiles. It's so easy with AI to broadcast things. And LinkedIn and Facebook are going to do whatever it is that they have to do to protect the users. All you need is a visible LinkedIn profile to connect with everybody else. You need a banner or cover, a good picture, a headline. AI makes it easier and faster to connect with other people. All you need is the LinkedIn phone app to communicate with everybody on LinkedIn. But again, AI makes it easier and faster to communicate with people. All you need is a visible Facebook profile, and you can connect with everybody else on Facebook. And again, AI is going to make it easier and faster to connect with others. All you need is a Facebook phone app. Same thing. AI is going to make it easier and faster to communicate with everybody else. All you need is 1 or 2 hours a day to build your business, especially if you know precisely who you're looking for. Business builders or customers, you pick, you choose. Although your business will grow faster with business builders. Easy to pick out, easy to identify. And then when you identify the right person with the right skills and with a circle of influence, and you bring that person into your business, almost immediately, and I'm talking immediately, the first 30 days, they could bring in a team of people. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about some simple things that you can do. In 90 days, you've got the beginning of a huge team. Where you're going to be in your business the end of May is going to be determined by the number of people you talk to and who those people know. Where you're going to be at the end of the year, again, is entirely up to you. There are millions of people on LinkedIn and Facebook waiting to hear from you. Using AI makes it easier and faster to accomplish your goals. Now, there are two things that deliver immediate results on Facebook after you do the following. Change your profile photo and cover and post a joke or a motivational quote or a video. Give people something to see. AI enables you to change your photo on Facebook with an improved picture. The change immediately creates a response from your warm market friends that result in adding new team members or customers to your business when you follow the scripts. I changed this picture on Facebook. Within 24 hours, I had 49 likes and 13 comments. 24 hours later, I had 54 likes and 13 comments. This gave me an opportunity to start a conversation. Robert Arthur, as a good friend, was one of the top earners in Isagenix, $1 million earner. We jumped on his page. We used AI to change that picture. Within 24 hours, he had 24 likes and 4 comments. 24 hours later, he was up to 54 likes and 8 comments. These are all opportunities to talk to people. Colin Fox has been a student of mine for close to 19 years. We changed his picture. Within 24 hours, he had 69 likes and 26 comments, all opportunities to start a conversation and talk to people. 24 hours later, he was up to 90 likes and 32 comments. That's 122 opportunities to start a conversation or to restart a conversation. Marissa sent me this. One of my former high school friends that I connected with on Facebook is joining my business. The conversation went exactly like you said it would go, and I'm having fun with this, using the same conversation with people face to face, and it's giving me more confidence. Now, I'm not showing you these to impress you. I'm showing you these to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. Sherry Callan made a post. 6 people responded. She signed 3 of them up right away. And within 48 hours, signed up the other 3. Changing your picture, depending upon the size of your audience, can have outrageous results. Will Zanders, when we started working together in November of 2023, was number 5 in his company. He was connected on Facebook to over 4,500 people. Made a couple of changes, and he sends me this quick testimonial for you. I implemented the strategies from our coaching call within 72 hours. I was the #1 recruiter. Then he calls in with another story. Sends me this. It's exactly like I said it would be. Since last week, I made 2 posts, generated dozens of easy conversations by following your scripts word for word, and I generated a dozen sales. My activity made my entire organization curious about what I'm doing. So I'm going to jump over here. All right. Now, if I go over to Facebook first, I'm going to pop over to one of my friends, George. Now, George and I have known each other for maybe 12 years, but George has been following me since the AOL days. Now, what I'm going to show you are things that he made. In fact, when we reconnected, I noticed that George was divorced. And so I used AI to take his picture. These were all generated by AI. We took his picture, all right? And what we did was we spruced it up. These are all examples of what you can do with AI. So we took George's picture, we put him in a suit, put him in front of an audience. And, I had a lot of fun with this. I've lost 52 pounds since September. Now, I wasn't this bad when I went on a diet. That's an extreme. Here's the other extreme. I mean, what you can do with AI. Here you go. I should only look like that. Bottom line is you can position yourself any way. And so coming down here, put yourself in different locations. I told him, George, I actually put him on the back of a boat with a pretty girl. So this is what George did. Artificial. First, now this is a clone. This isn't George. Well, it is George.
People say money doesn't bring happiness, but it definitely gives you a big smile.
Come down here a little bit.
Long Island is so cool. But not in the wintertime.
And that's George.
Oh,
That's his clone, and the woman standing next to him is also a clone. Wanted to make his ex-wife jealous.
Yeah, this place is incredible, isn't it?
perfect. I can't believe how clear the water is.
And we have it almost to ourselves.
Walking here with you makes it even better.
I'm glad you came with me.
Me
Look
too.
out there, see that? The way the sun hits the water?
It's like molten gold. Beautiful.
Almost as beautiful as the company.
You're sweet.
Come on, let's see where the tide takes.
Now, again, for training,
Connecting, third, presenting, fourth, follow up are the secret to your success. Here's to it. Hi, I'm at the Impression Sip. First, working your list. Second, connecting. Third, presenting. Fourth, follow up are the secret.
and
Get the power with Kinetic.
so we're going to see a lot more of that. This one here is an example. The person that you're looking at is not real.
For years, wellness meant extremes, injections, side effects, but that's changing. GLP-3 is part of a new revolution, supporting cravings, weight, and muscle health naturally, without injections. This is the future of feeling good in your body. For years, wellness meant extremes, injections, side effects, but that's changing.
It's a changing world, my friends. It's a changing world. Now you can be part of it, or you could watch it go by. The people that learn all about this are the ones that are going to thrive and prosper in the upcoming years. Now, for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for any length of time, however big your network is, and I'm just going to use myself as an example. So right now I'm connected to 11,725 people. if I go over and just filter through my existing connections and I identify a particular professional, let's go with fitness instructors. So for those of you, or for fitness instructor, now, so for those of you that are already on LinkedIn and you've been on LinkedIn for a while, you want to check and see who you're already connected to. All right. And if I scroll down here, here's Laura. Look at the message. We've never talked. She's online right now. How long have we been connected? Since 2015. So we've been connected for 11 years. Probably reached out to her when I was working with the folks in Isagenix. Bottom line, all of you are looking at the same circumstance, the same situation. Now, let me come back over here. There are a couple of things that you can do with your profile that will trigger immediate reactions. And that comes from their feature catch-up. So what catch-up's going to do is catch-up is going to, out of all of your connections, it's going to let you know who's changed their job, who's celebrating a birthday, or who's having an anniversary, or who took a new class. Let's go over here to job changes. Scroll down here. Right now, all of these people are connected to me that have a new role. And what we're going to show all of you how to do is to make a change to your profile so that LinkedIn will post a message out to all of the people that you're connected to. By the same token, your birthday. So these folks are having a birthday. Of course, the question is, have I ever talked to any of these folks? So let's take a look at Lester. So Lester and I have been connected since 2014. Have we ever talked? Nope. Nope. But he's online right now. And he's celebrating his birthday. So there are all kinds of opportunities available to all of you to take advantage of some of these new features from LinkedIn, some of these new features from Facebook. Now let me come back over here. And let's see, somebody just popped something in the chat window. Do you have to be subscribed to Sales Navigator? You have to be a paying member. You don't necessarily need to be subscribed to Sales Navigator. But to make the change and get it to broadcast out to people, yeah, you want Sales Navigator. So here, Rico changes picture and look at the people that reacted. Changes cover. Look at the people that reacted. Posted a motivating image. Look at the people that reacted. Two things that deliver immediate results on LinkedIn after you change your profile, thanks to their catch-up feature. You want to delete, then re-enter your current business, and that'll create a notification, or add a new business. So, for example, Kevin here started a new position and almost immediately had 14 people that liked it. One person made a comment. William Williams, 24 people liked it, 10 people made comments. So, again, Mustafa made a change to his profile. He had 25 people like it, 4 people made comments. Posting a joke or a positive image, same thing. People react to it. Connecting, communicating, qualifying, and showing your business, closing the sale. These steps repeat themselves every day. But here's the good news. When you follow a proven script and respond wisely to what people tell you, the process becomes easier. You'll talk to fewer people, you'll talk to better people, and you'll close more sales because the words you're going to use matter. Words trigger feelings, pictures, and possibilities in a person's mind, and those feelings can move someone toward you or drive them away from you. For over 29 years, I've taught the Socratic method of selling, a process that many are now calling neuro-linguistic selling or neuro-selling. By any name, it's a way of speaking that helps your prospect persuade themselves to listen, trust, and ultimately to buy from you. That's the magic of a simple plan. Repeated consistently with the right words to the right people. So during the February bootcamp, I'm going to be introducing for the first time proven posting tactics and new scripts that will turn your conversation with prospects into enrollments, turn resistance into results, and turn your no's into yes all year long. Now, when you're talking to people, you have 2 options. With anyone that you think is a perfect prospect for your business. Option 1, they have an obvious need. Option 2, there's no need. So let me go back over to LinkedIn. And I'll demonstrate. So let's say, for example, school teachers wouldn't be great prospects for your business. So if we come up here and we'll do a search for teacher. Now, to get a number, how many teachers are on LinkedIn, we got to go over to Sales Navigator. And there are 31 million teachers on LinkedIn. Now let's come back over here and let's look for the teachers who are looking for new opportunities. So you got 110,000. 110,000 that are looking for new opportunities. And there's 8 or 9 different ways to pull these people up. Now, when we're talking to the people that we know are looking, we have a script. And by the same token, when you talk to any other teacher, now we could do this a different way. Looking for, let's the advanced searches, let's say we're looking for salespeople, sales manager. That were previously in the Navy and are also good at training. You got 15,000. Now let's come back over here. Looking for new opportunities. Well, you got 413 people. So your ability to filter, the only limit you have is the limits to your imagination. So let me come back. Okay, people with the obvious need, they're clearly looking, no obvious need. Follow the scripts. Option one, the prospect has a clear, immediate, obvious need to make income. Could be full-time, part-time, remote income. They have the open to work frame around their photo. They state somewhere in their profile that they want to do something else. In this case, your job is to identify what their specific needs or problems are, then align working with you as a solution to their needs. And you can confidently show them how working with you will meet their needs and solve their problems quickly and efficiently. Talking about their previous experience with network marketing is essential. Option two, the prospect doesn't have an obvious need, but there's a high probability or a strong possibility that they've had previous experience with network marketing or they know something about it. Your goal is to learn what their previous experience with network marketing was before talking about your business, and by following my scripts to learn their story, you can address their concerns if it was negative, show them how the business has changed and how working with you will be different. Demonstrate to them how many other professionals in their field just like them have been successful and the three things required for them to be successful in network marketing, and most likely they're missing two of the three things they needed. Your role is to help them recognize their potential, show them how working with you would enable them to make additional income. And additionally, in some circumstances, some of the people in your company might want to avail themselves of the services that they provide. So this is where your understanding of their profession is essential. Example, many of the sales professionals that I work with on LinkedIn have had previous experience with network marketing. What do you know about the network marketing business model? Many of the personal trainers I work with have had previous experience. What network marketing companies have you worked with? Many of the school teachers that I work with your extensive experience, have all previous experience working with a network marketing company to generate additional income. What companies have you worked with? And if they say none, then you have to say, when I use the term network marketing, I'm referring to companies like Amway, Nu Skin, Avon, or Mary Kay. Network marketing has changed. And to get started immediately, you don't have to chase your family, friends, and neighbors. You don't have to go to people's homes. And you don't have to advertise. To be successful in network marketing requires three things. Passion about the products being sold, the company that makes them. Passionate to the point that you tell people about them even if you weren't getting paid to do it. You must be working with someone that's successful, who knows how to build a business online and is devoted to helping you build your business. and you must have good online tools. Now, you're going to say this over and over again, and there's a high probability that the people that you're talking to did not have numbers 2 and 3. Now, the AI recruiting method nobody's talking about, and working with AI and bots, they work together. And this is this is leaving everybody else behind. 90% of network marketers are missing this. Now, this is so comprehensive that we're going to touch on it in boot camp. And I have scheduled, and we should know by Wednesday, an advanced boot camp class that specifically covers AI. Today, we're riding the wave. It's changing the industry. Brent Bryson's a good friend. He was a multi-million-dollar earner in Nu Skin. Jeff Mills, top automated system builder and AI creator. Jeff was responsible for the music that you heard at the beginning. And so we've been collaborating together on new things that we're going to be introducing, some of it in boot camp, some of it by the end of the month, and some of it in March. Brent, when we worked together, increased his business 35% in 1 month. Took him a week to get it, another week to refine it. Third week, he made 3 sales. Then he came back, put about 150 of his leaders in my boot camp, and he sends me this. I got the fastest growing group in Nu Skin. Last month, my business went up 35%. So let's clarify some things. What is a bot? A bot is short for robot, and it's a software application programmed to perform automated repetitive tasks over the internet, often mimicking human activity much faster and more efficiently. Now, let me just caution all of you that using robots and using artificial intelligence, if not done properly, will cost you dearly. I have 3 students that all had in excess of 20,000 connections on LinkedIn, and they lost their accounts. Social networks, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, are very protective of their members. 4 years ago, you could jump on LinkedIn and you could do 300 profile searches and send 300 character messages to people without paying for it. Well, once the word got out about LinkedIn, they cut that out. Now, you can only do 5 free profile searches, and the message that you send out is limited to 200 characters. If you want to use LinkedIn effectively, you're going to pay for it. But it's okay, because it more than pays for itself. So bots operate without direct human input after being set up, and it can handle anything from indexing web pages to stimulating conversations or spreading malware, making them a huge part of internet traffic. But more important than that, even LinkedIn, they're all setting up AI systems internally. So what's the difference between AI and a bot? Bots are automated programs that perform specific tasks. Think of them as digital workers that follow instructions. AI is the brain that can learn, understand context, make decisions, improve over time. And when you combine them, you get a smart bot that don't just follow scripts, they actually understand and adapt. This is I shouldn't say this is going to change things, it's already changed things. So how they work together, traditional bots without AI, follow if, and then rules. If someone says X, they respond with Y. They can't handle unexpected questions. They break easily when people go off script. They require constant manual updates. AI-powered bots understand natural language and internet and intent, learn from the conversations, handle unexpected questions intelligently, and improve automatically over time. And they can personalize responses based on content. The whole world is changing. So here are real world examples. Social media engagement bots, chat bots for lead qualifications, LinkedIn and Facebook outreach bots. They send connection requests, follow up. They create personalized messages. Content creation bots generate posts. Now here's the thing. You have to give them very specific instructions. And the biggest failing when they're reaching out to people is they're not qualifying them to being active. How does it work? There's a basic flow. I'm not going to get into it here. And there's all kinds of different examples for LinkedIn, for Facebook, general marketing. And to tell you the truth, when I was preparing the advanced boot camp, and I began to see how extensive it was, this is what we're going to be covering in the advanced boot camp. Important warnings. The good, it saves massive amounts of time, handles routine tasks 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it personalizes at scale. It provides data insights, the risks, platform violations. LinkedIn and Facebook have strict rules, and you could actually lose your account. Best practices, always disclose when using automation, use AI to enhance, not replace. Start conservative, don't max out automation limits. This is what caused most people to get into trouble. And personalize everything. And you got to monitor everything. Bottom line, bots with AI are powerful tools that can help you scale your network marketing business, but they work best when they support genuine relationship building, not replace it. Think of them as your assistant who handles the repetitive work. The key is finding the right balance between automation and authenticity. So using AI to prospect, it can find leads. It can be programmed to generate leads 24 hours a day. It can find people in transition, not random prospects, not everyone with a pulse, people who are open to new opportunities, people changing jobs or careers, people complaining about money, people changing lifestyles, people experiencing concerns about money, people experiencing job losses. These are your best prospects because they're already looking and they just don't know you exist. So for 30 years, I've used this popular image that describes the evolution of man. That changed 3 years ago with the introduction of AI. Now, this is the way it is. The list of major AI chatbots include ChatGPT, Claude, Google Gemini, Perplexity, Microsoft Copilot, Grok, Hugging Chat, Gwen, Pi, Meta, and Poe. And there are more. The longer you're not taking action, the more money you're losing. Now, I was only introduced to Claude in November, and I've been comparing ChatGPT with Claude, and I prefer Claude. So our February boot camp has already started. We had the first session last Thursday. Tomorrow night, we have the second session on connecting with people. And today, you can use AI and bots to start better conversations, attract more serious business builders, and enroll reps and customers faster than ever before. using AI and bots with my formula. Simpler, easier, and faster. Follow my systems, teach them well, and watch the power of duplication work for you. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. A system and duplication is what turns your business into a massive organization. The magic of network marketing is it's simple, it's teachable, and it's repeatable. So if you haven't registered for boot camp yet, you still have time. Just go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp and use the promo code. I think it's bigger deal. Drop the price. We've got a new scripts book. We're going to provide everybody with motivational quote gifts and some case studies. And we're going to show you how you can change your picture. And that is an amazing conversation starter. And for those of you that are new to this, you want to get a better price, go to maxsteingart.com/90-day challenge and use the promo code best deal. And over the next 3 months, you'll pay $1.54 a day. Now, let me take this and so you've got the profile guide, you got the scripts book. And like I said, the first session of boot camp was already, let's see if it should be loaded up by tomorrow. Create, connect, communicate, and close. You can watch last month's boot camp. It's all here designed to do one thing: help you build your business faster. And let me pop over here. And so, again, changing your picture, putting yourself out there, creating posts that you could share with your prospects. Trying to figure out how to, I never looked that bad, I have to tell you. But we've got all kinds of different examples of how you can literally put yourself, for example, this is a group of my students in Orlando. And this was them at NASA. It's amazing what you can do with this stuff. Put yourself on a boat, on an airplane, and these are some basic things that you can do that will attract people to you, give you amazing credibility. Now, what you're going to learn in boot camp will change how you prospect, communicate, and build your business faster. Not by working harder, not by posting more, and definitely not by automating everything and sounding fake. Again, this is an example. Aussie was using AI from another server, and she sent him a message. And why would you want to speak? We're going to cover how to use AI correctly. So boot camp is tomorrow night, start at 9 o'clock. As soon as you register, you'll have access to the recorded session of last Thursday's session. Our goal is to help all of you close 5 sales before the end of the month. Follow the scripts, talk to people, and you're going to have outrageous success. I spoke to him earlier today. Let me come back over here. And okay, so Richard, I took your picture, and if we come over here to here you go. So we went from this not much of a difference, but all kinds of things that you can do. So at the end of the day, it comes down to perception. What people think you are, what people think you do. And the biggest challenge, let me just come back over here to LinkedIn. When you hear from new people, so let's take this first one here. Now, LinkedIn has got their own built-in AI. So they're giving you language, or they'll suggest, okay. So this person reached out to me, and they're going to suggest, well, do you want to introduce yourself? Do you want to ask about him? And they're deficient. Okay, so introduce yourself. Remember, this is somebody that wrote into me. I came across your profile. I didn't come across his profile. He came across mine. So it summarizes something on my profile. And then I love to exchange ideas. No, the script that I'm going to provide you with is amazing. And it works. And it builds relationships. Let's come back down here to refresh. It'll give you 16 different ways to do it. Son of a gun. Now I wasn't God, I've known Rick for years. Again, same thing. Let's look at the other one. Ask about Rick's time. Now, you're talking to somebody that you don't know. And I'd love to connect. Guess what? We're already connected. They'll get better. Okay, they'll get better, but I'm going to give you perfect scripts that work all the time. Follow the scripts. When people reach out to you, and he's online right now. If I wanted to send him a message, I could. It would be the icebreaker. Follow the scripts, pay attention to what the other person says, and you are all on your way to experiencing terrific results. Now, what I'm going to do, I hadn't planned on doing this. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to look for one of my students, Sam. Now, Sam and I worked together, I think, in 2023. So I have to come over here to the message area. All right. Now, I'm just going to pop up here. And we figured out who he was looking for. Gave him some examples of what to post. All right. And okay. So pay attention to this, because if you follow the scripts and you pay attention to what the other person says, you can have results like this. I've added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. That's one a day. Okay. You gave me the reassurance to go from where I was for a few months, stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people that he talks to. That's 9 out of 10. Now, right now, the students that are using the project launch script along with the network marketing scripts, statistically, we're finding that for every 10 people you talk to, if you follow the scripts and you pay attention, people that had previous network marketing experience, 4 out of 10 people will be open and willing to look at what you're doing. And out of those 4 people that look, up until I think maybe 3 weeks ago, it was 2 out of 4. And I have 3 coaching students that are now up to 3 out of 4 people. So there's a lot to this, okay? It's all about relationship building. People have to like you. People have to trust you. But all of you are heading down the same road. All of you have access to wonderful people. It's getting easier with AI, but at the same time, we can expect major changes to take place as these social networks do what they have to do to protect you and all the other users from these people that are just jumping on LinkedIn and Facebook, creating bogus profiles.
Cracked the AOL code, text and turned gold. Now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows.